Now it so happened, I began to say, long, long ago in good King Arthur's day, there was a knight who was a lusty liver.
I had a rusty liver?
One day, as he came riding from the river, he came upon a maiden walking all forlorn, ahead of him, alone as she was born. And of this maiden, spite of all she said, by very force, he took her maidenhead. This act of violence made such a stir, so much petitioning to the king for her, that he condemned the knight to lose his head by course of law. He was as good as dead. It seems then that the statutes took that view, but that the queen, and other ladies too, implored the king to exercise his grace so ceaselessly.
Please, pretty please,
whatever!
He gave the queen the case and granted her his life, and she could choose whether to show him mercy or refuse. The queen returned him thanks with all her might. And then she sent a summons to the knight at her convenience and expressed her will.
You stand. You stand, for such is the position still, in no way certain of your life,
said she.
Yet you shall live if you can answer me. What is the thing that women most desire? Beware the axe and say as I require.
Well, you see, a woman... I've got nothing.
If you cannot answer on the moment, I will concede you this. You are to go a 12-month and a day to seek and learn sufficient answer. I shall take gages from you to extort the surrender of your body to the court.
Sad was the knight, and sorrowfully sighed. But then all other choices were denied. And in the end he chose to go away, and to return after a year and a day.
Armed with such answer as there may be present to me and God.
He took his leave and went. He knocked at every house, searched every place, anywhere that offered hope of grace. What could it be that women wanted most? But all the same, he never touched coast, country, or town in which there seemed to be any people willing to agree. Some said that women wanted
wealth and treasure.
Honor,
said some. Some
jollity and pleasure.
Some
gorgeous clothes.
And others
fun in bed.
To be oft widowed and remarried, said some again. And some that what most mattered was that
we should be corseted and flattered.
That's very near the truth, it seems to me. A man can win the best with flattery. To dance attendance on us and make a fuss, and snares us all, the best and worst of us. Some say the things we most desire are these.
To do exactly as we please.
With no one to reprove our faults and lies, rather to have one call us good and wise. However vicious we may be within, we like to be thought wise and void of sin. Others assert we women find it sweet when we are found dependable, discreet and secret, firm of purpose and control, never betraying things that we are told. But that's not worth the handle of a rake. Women conceal a thing? For heaven's sake! Remember Midas? Will you hear the tale?
Yes.
Among some other little things now stale, Ovid relates that under his long hair, the unhappy Midas grew a splendid pair of ass's ears. As subtly as he might, he kept his foul deformity from sight. Save for his wife, there was no one that knew. He loved her best, and trusted in her too.
I beg of you not to tell the creature I possess so horrible a feature.
And she?
I swear, for all the world to win, I would not do such villainy and sin as saddle my husband with so foul a name. Besides, to speak of it were to share the shame.
Nevertheless, she thought she would have died keeping this secret bottled up inside. It seemed to swell her heart, and she, no doubt, thought it was on the point of bursting out. Fearing to speak of it to woman or man, down to a reedy marsh she quickly ran and reached the edge. Her heart was all on fire. Then, As she lay amidst the mire, she whispered to the water near the ground.
Betray me not, O water, with thy sound. To thee alone I tell. It appears my husband has a pair of ass's ears. Well, my heart's well again. The secret's out. I could no longer keep it, not a doubt.
And so you see, although we may hold fast a little while, it must come out at last. We can't keep secrets. As for Midas, read Ovid for his story. He will tell.
Madam, the tale.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This night I was telling you about perceived at last that he would never find out what thing it was that women wanted best. Faint was the soul within his sorrowful breast. So home he went, he could no longer stay. His year was up, and now it was the day.
Alas, my life 'tis nigh well gone, my execution's a certainty. For who can tell what a maiden wants, or describe what delights a lady? Farewell to my carefree days, to my glorious battles, my lusty jaunts. Farewell, for I cannot tell what it is that a lady wants. Can no one answer and end my quest? Nay, never, never could they agree. If none can answer on my behest, then I forfeit my life for a lady. Farewell to my reckless days, to my deeds of valor, my merry haunts. Farewell, for I cannot tell what it is that a lady wants. Hey!
As he rode home in a dejected mood, he came upon the margin of a wood. There wasn't a living creature to be seen, save one old woman crouched upon the green. A fouler-looking creature, I suppose, could scarcely be imagined. She arose.
Sir Knight,
She said,
there's no way on from here. Tell me what you're looking for, my dear, but peradventure that were best for you. We old women know a thing or two.
Dear mother,
said the knight.
oh, alack the day! I'm as good as dead if I cannot say what thing it is a woman most desires. If you could tell me, I would pay your hire.
Give me your hand, and swear to do whatever it is I shall next ask of you, if so to do should lie within your might, and you shall have the answer before night.
Upon my honor,
I agree.
Then,
said the crow.
I dare to guarantee your life is safe. Upon my own life, I make the claim that the Queen herself will say the same. Show me the very proudest of them all, with costly covertship of jeweled gold that dare say no to what I have to teach. Let us go forth without further speech.
And then she crooned her gospel in his ear and told him to be glad and not to fear.